Shalom everyone, let's get started. We are going live on TikTok, YouTube and Instagram. Just going live on Instagram right now and then we can get started. But let's get some questions in. How can I help you today? Hopefully everything's good connection. Got my Batman cap on. Oh, it's a bit small right now. It's a bit small. So yeah, for the YouTube people, I would say just scroll a minute ahead because I'm just getting people in the group chat. So don't want you really wasting your time. Unless you want to just chill with me whilst we wait. And maybe I'll edit this on YouTube, but we'll see. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? Actually, the hat's not... Scrap the hat. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. So I was actually going to get a mullet and surprise my family. But I didn't get a mullet in the end. Because I thought in Australia, I was like, let's get a mullet. Because 2 years ago, I cut my hair short. I had long hair for 4 years. But no mullet. Hey, how are you, Chloe? Thank you so much, Owen. Appreciate the love. Hello from the north. North of the UK? Or North Israel? Or North where? Let me know. Let me know where you're from. In the comments, drop a message saying Shalom from X, Shalom from Italy, Shalom from Paris, Shalom from America. I'm doing this live purely because I'm very jet lagged still. So this helps massively. So that's why I ask questions. I live in Toronto. I'll be waving a flag. Love that. Make sure you are in my group chat. By the way, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Live. Hence why there's questions. There's a group chat where I'll be sharing more information, but I love that. Thank you. Are you Israeli? I'm not Israeli. I admire you. Thank you very much, Jackie. אני לא מדבר עברית. Hey. North Israel. Love that. Shalom from America. London, Miami. Shalom, America. Cool. Shalom from Mexico. Great. Brooklyn. Cool. Nice variety of places. Okay, how can I help? Let's get some questions in. Training, nutrition. Let's see how I can help anyone today. Everyone must be crushing their goals. Yeah, okay. Have I missed any questions on TikTok? A few Canadians, yes. Hello from Tennessee. Love that. Tennessee Titans. How to train for a half marathon? Well, I recommend doing a first few 10Ks and following the runner plan. There's some really good apps for running. That's very helpful. But for the best tip I found with all my training and running, and the most underrated tip that people neglect, is if you want to run further, run slower. Put your ego away. I've had so many runs where I run my ego and I want to run past everyone on the Tayat and Tel Aviv. But the people who are running marathons are usually the ones who train very slowly so they can build up running for hours. So if whether you are training right now, your next run, just try to run a lot slower and you'll be able to run for a longer time. And over time, you'll be able to run for a longer time. That helps you build the discipline and eventually you'll build up the speed. So anyone who wants to do half marathons, slow down. And that was the biggest mindset shift ever. Good luck. Thank you very much. Yeah, we have Toronto in a month's time. Well, it's a month and a day, but when you post on social media, most people actually see it 12 hours afterwards, so most people actually see it on that day. How often I have training a week if I'm a worker and half my time from the computer? I would say train. If you're short on time, the number of workouts is about consistency. How many times can you train per week? It's not about how what's best. It's about consistency. So if you can train 2 times a week and you can generally stay consistent 2 times a week, that's brilliant. So that's the real goal. Thank you for everything you do in Israel. I'm from Israel. Love that, Nadav. What sports do you do? Right now, just running, a bit of body weight mobility work. I need to get. I'm so excited to get back to the strength training. I miss muscles. I lost my shoulder muscle. It took me like 6 years to build. When you're afraid of social media backlash, in what aspect? I think there's always pros and cons. What are the things behind me? Oh, this is my old business. I used to run a virtual running company, and that they're like, basically what you do, by the way, it's not available right now, so I'm not really selling. What you'll do is you'll sign up to like a 5k, send me the information, and I'll send you this lovely medal. It's so cute, this avocado 5k. And in fact, I actually have a Sydney one, which a kangaroo goes from side to front. I just love making virtual runs. This was like during COVID. So I made this board. It's like a reminder. It was a good learning experience for myself. Weren't you afraid of anti-Semitism on social media? Yes, I was. But unfortunately, that's part of the journey. It's a shame. But yeah, unfortunately, that's just, it is what it is, and you kind of get stronger. What playlists do you use for long runs? I don't use a playlist for long runs. I don't listen to any music on long runs. It's annoying, but like if I'm running for 3 hours, music is not going to motivate me. If anything, I'll get so tired of music. I just kind of like no music and just run. It's so sad, but I think it massively helps with like preparation for the marathon. However, that being said, when I first started running, I did listen to music. It was just anything. But I think now I'm in a position where if it's over a 3 hour run, I just want to listen to my own thoughts and just kind of enjoy the scenery around me. I do my exercises 3 times a week and much as walking as possible. My challenge is snacking. What's best for self-control and snacking or unlimited low-calorie snacks. I think right now what you need to think about is having more main meals. Great you're exercising. Great you're walking as possible. So perfect. Keep it up. Snacking. The reason why a lot of people snack, and again, it's very different, is 1, we're not having enough protein in our body, and 2, maybe for some more volume eating, so fruits and veg. I know that sounds so basic, but if you have more protein, let's say breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they're bigger meals, over time your body's going to be more full and satisfied. So let's say you snack 7 times per week, and now you snack 3 times per week in regards to enjoying your snacks. And that's a big decrease. So by thinking about for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, how can you have your meal around a source of protein? That will massively help. And then think about volume eating foods, lettuce, broccoli, watermelon, popcorn. Those, not your snacks, but watermelon for your snacks. That's going to help massively. So increase your protein and search up volume eating and start incorporating them into your daily routine. Hey, Shalom. Am I excited for this Saturday? What is this Saturday? What is happening this Saturday? Have I got something on this Saturday? The Jewish New Year is Monday. Thank you very much. I love what you're doing for the BOS boys. May their memory be a blessing. Amen. Yeah, I'm also sorry, Dylan. Yeah, Chelsea lost. Very sad. I'm also, by the way, I'm on TikTok and Instagram, hence why I'm checking both platforms. Hello from Sweden. You are doing a fantastic job. Rooting for you. I am 67 and my plan is to run a marathon before 70. Amazing. Good luck to you, and let me know when you do that marathon, because that's such an amazing achievement and it proves that age is just a number. So huge credit for you. What my plans for Rosh Hashanah is time with the fam. Yeah, what's everyone's plans here? I guess it's mostly the same. love the Jewish community. They're beautiful. Well, the people I've met are all been lovely. Have you ever been to Amsterdam? I have when I was younger. If I miss any questions, I'm scrolling to the bottom. Hello from Illinois. I need a lot of better Blitz. So you need to write the question in English, if that's okay. I'll learn one day. Hello, I am very well, thank you. How are you? What protein you recommend to make shakes? It's a really good question. I think with protein you've got to experiment. I know it sounds so silly, but I'm going to be truly honest with you. Some people react to different proteins. Some people have protein powder and some brands, and it just makes their tummy really bad. And there's some other brands that are pretty good. Now, whenever I go to Israel, the yogurts, the shakes there are so good for my digestion. I've never had tummy problems. When I go to the US or UK, unfortunately, a lot of the brands, my tummy just hates it. So you've got to kind of experiment. And like I could say different brands, but everyone's very different. So what I'd recommend is going to a brand, getting a small package of them, like 250, 500 milligrams, grams of their protein powder, and see how you react to it. So that's my best suggestion. Instead of buying don't buy 5 kg at the first time, because you've got to experiment. Some hate messages on TikTok or not? Say tummy again. Tummy. Am I saying it wrong? Was that is that weird for a British accent? I'll be honest with you, Owen, everyone's different. I don't think there's a good pace, because everyone's got a different pace. Like, it depends on you. Who you ask, it'll be a different answer. But yeah, honestly, it's just what you're doing right now is probably good pace, and if you progress every 3 to 6 months, then I think that's brilliant. Do I have a favourite running shoe? I don't actually. Actually, I like Sorcery. That's because that's the shoe I currently have. But yeah, I don't really have a best running shoe. Wow. That's a few things. Okay, let's get some more questions in. How often did hi from Sydney? What's your plans for Rosh Hashanah? Be with family. How often do you replace miles? Honestly, whenever I go to Israel, I get a new pair of running shoes, because there's a shop I like and I just enjoy them. But I think, is it like 400 miles? No, it's not. It's definitely more than 400 miles. I can't remember what the replacement of shoes are. I need to look into that running shoe, because I need to get. When I go to Israel next week, I'm gonna get a new pair, because I need it for the Toronto and New York. I've actually I got 3 new Batman costumes today. Zach, Ahi, how are we doing? LA, what time is it? Must be just after lunchtime. It's so weird. Just how the world works. Because like being in Sydney, I actually thought the time difference was actually quite fun working in Sydney remotely. Because when it was the morning, I was actually able to like chat to my American members or chat to people in America and not with daytime. Because the UK is a bit weird. Because when you're up, America's about to go to sleep. But in Australia, when you're in Australia, you have like 4 or 5 hours with Americans, Canadians. It's great. Just want to say thank you for all you do to represent the BOS boys in Israel. Thank you so much. That's such a lovely message. Thank you, Leah. Leah or Leah, I don't know how you want me to pronounce it, but that means a lot. Favorite place in Israel? I've always said my favorite thing to do in Israel is a day trip to Jerusalem. I think if you're in Tel Aviv or if you're in somewhere and you just spend a day in Jerusalem, I think when you go to the Kotel, the market, Ben Yehuda, you walk around, go for coffee. I just think it's perfect. It's the perfect balance. And yeah, so a day trip in Israel, a day trip in Jerusalem is always going to be the best for me. Get up nice and early, so it's not too hot. Because if you get to the Kotel at 1 p.m. to 8 p.m., your face is boiling. Like, I just sweat so much when I'm at the Kotel. I'm currently in the UK, and I'm British. So yeah. Safe flight to Israel, Poppy. We have some haters on TikTok. Welcome. I'm so grateful you are here. Am I Ashkenazi or Sephardi? We do this every live. Actually, I think people in this live wouldn't have been in the live last time. And the TikTok haters will have no clue what we're about to say. Am I Ashkenazi or Sephardi? Here's a question. So, put A if you think I'm Ashkenazi. Put S if you think I'm Sephardi. A for Ashkenazi, S for Sephardi. Last time, Instagram was very quiet and TikTok were like answering a lot. So A for Ashkenazi, S for Sephardi. Which one do you think I am? And both is not allowed. I'm saying one answer. You're not allowed to put both. You've got to give one answer. Okay, a lot of Instagrams put A. Remember, A for Ashkenazi, S for Sephardi, C. I mean, okay, well, you're allowed to see, but I was talking about me. But brilliant. I like that. Wow, a lot of A's. Very interesting. I actually, a bit scared of the alarm. A and B in looks. You gotta give an answer. You can't just put A or B. Or A or C, you gotta give one answer. My surname. Okay. The answer is I am Sephardi. I think everyone got this wrong actually. I don't think anyone put S. Some people put S and A, but literally no one put an S straight away. Oh no, we did. Samantha, well done. You were the only one. My next one is in Toronto. Well done, Samantha. You win a high five. What's my favourite Jewish holiday? It's actually Rosh Hashanah. So yeah, I am Sephardi. If your father's Sephardi, then you are Sephardi. So, but being in the UK and growing up in the UK, it's very much an Ashkenazi community. So it's quite normal. I can understand why people say I'm Ashkenazi. But you know what? We're all Jews, and we've got to stick together. Someone asked me a great question, and I've lost it now. Damn. What's your favourite place in Israel after Jerusalem or Tel Aviv? What is my favourite place in Israel after Jerusalem or Tel Aviv? It's a really good question. What's everyone else's answer? After Jerusalem or Tel Aviv, what's your favourite place? I'm not going to go Eilat, because Eilat is nice, but I don't think it's like wow for me. I think I'd probably go Haifa. I've not been there for a while, but I think it would fit me personality wise. It's not so party life, a bit more calm, and they have that massive steps, which is important. Oh, we had a few S's. My bad. love to. I love you hearing. I love you coming to Toronto. I'd love to meet you, Shalom from Israel. Yes, I'll be there. I have a group chat in Toronto, so make sure to join. I'll do some meet some greets, and I'll share any events I'm doing there. Oh, did it cut off? I'm Sephardi. That's so annoying. I'm so sorry about that. Did it cut off on TikTok as well? Nah, TikTok definitely got it. Yeah, TikTok definitely got that. But Instagram, sorry. I'm an S. I'm Sephardi. I'm a bit nervous to ask a question, but I'm going for it. Because you're Sephardi, do you feel like you must marry a Sephardi? I never thought about that. I think Jewish. Ashkenazi, Sephardi, I don't mind. I don't know if there's a rabbi's answer, but that doesn't bother me. It may bother a lot of other people. I don't know. It's not a question I ask other lads. Maybe on my next lads conversation I'll ask. I'll get back to you. Maybe a good TikTok as well. Come to Florida. I'm coming to Florida in January. I am doing the Miami marathon. Which I'm excited as Batman. Shalom from Iran. I love that. We actually had a few people from Iran take part in the Bibas 6K walk in August, and it was very beautiful. They walked in Iran for 6K, and it made me it was very meaningful, that. So yeah, saying lots of love. Why is Rosh Hashanah your favourite holiday? I love Rosh Hashanah purely because it's just an opportunity for families to get together. I find Rosh Hashanah quite spiritual. I'm not the most religious person, but it's a really nice time to reflect on your year. And I think Rosh Hashanah has a lot more meaning for me than the 1st of January. Because most people on the 1st of January wake up hungover. Rosh Hashanah, you're actually with the people you love the most. You're eating great food. Most people go into shul. It's just a good opportunity to really set some goals. And look at what you're doing well. Look what you're not happy with in your life and make some big choices, big changes. And this is so much more power. I'm not a most religious person, but if there's the opportunity to make actually a difference in your life, where the 1st of January, how many people actually make a change in the 1st of January? It's not so special. So that's why I love it. It's just so nice. Shalom from Iran. A few people from Iran. I love that. Did you ever run in Germany? No, but it's on the plan. Berlin Marathon is coming very soon, but I haven't got enough time to do it. Hi, what made you start running, especially marathons? It was for the Bibas boys. So when I sent it to Jerusalem Marathon the day after, we found out about the Bibas family, and I bought a Batman costume because I knew they loved Batman, and yeah, just continued from that journey. Just to show some love and support. Do you have a large Jewish community in the UK? I actually don't know the number. Compared to the rest of the world, yes, but compared to America or Israel or Canada, a bit smaller. Hi from Sweden. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I'm so excited for that. We have a few people from Iran. Yeah. Oh, Hannah may call me soon, actually. If Hannah calls me, I don't know which platform to take her to put her on. That would be quite funny. She called me last time on a live. It was quite fun. Yuel, are you ready for Rosh Hashanah? If so, Shana Tova. I mean, I kind of am ready for Rosh Hashanah. Just, it's in a few days, so yeah. What time is it? It's so late with the jet lag. But it's alright. Shalom Aleichem Malahei Shalet Malahei Yom. I actually have now started doing long form YouTube. So I just recorded a 20-minute video, not 10 minute, 20 minute, 12-minute video of me going over tips on how to drop body fats over the Hagim. And then I'm just doing a lot of reaction videos because it's quite fun. Just trying to post like a bit more positive Jewishy content, because on YouTube there isn't much like entertaining. I wouldn't say I'm the most entertaining person. That's all. I'm trying to get better, but I feel like on YouTube, on social media, like there's how many Jewish content creators is it not political news? It's very small. So just trying to be a bit more of a light. Do you have tips for running? I always say the best tip for running is incorporate some body weight / strength training into your week. Don't neglect stretching and mobility, and run slower. You want to run past everyone. It's a race. But if you run slower, you will run longer and you'll run better and you will be so much faster on daytime. Thank you very much, Eva, on TikTok. Thank you very much, Zoe. Such lovely compliments. It's beautiful. I appreciate every single one. Have I missed a lot of questions on what advice would you give to someone converting to Judaism? What piece of advice would I give someone? I know it's a tough process. I know a few people have converted, and keep pushing, keep working hard, and one day I can enjoy some challah with you. So it'll be worth it. We can celebrate with a toast of challah. Thank you very much. Remember, when I do these lives, I don't really want to go political. So if there's any questions about news or stuff, then there's so many pages. There's so many other content creators you can ask about news or stuff. I'm just not interested. I want to get people. This is an opportunity to kind of have a little break from that all. I know people want to talk about the news and stuff all the time, but your whole life on social media is the news. So it's an opportunity to kind of just not think about it as much. Yes. I mean, I do talk about it a lot anyway, because that's just life. It's just doesn't interest me. I mean, it does interest me, but not from a talking perspective on social media. I love seeing where you're running next. Yes. We have a lot more to go. This next year, it's a lot of running. And I need some new running shoes. So I'm excited to go to Israel to get running. What is your best Purim costume? I'm not so creative during Purim. I'm very boring. Very boring. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, when's the best time to go to Israel? When is the best time to go to Israel? If you had to go for 1 month of the whole year, which month would you go? That's a question for everyone. I have my answer, but which month? No, you can't. All time long. I know, obviously, all year long. But if you had to pick one, which month would it be? If you had to pick a month to visit Israel, which month would you pick? And you can't put all. January, says Evie. Nice answer. Hanukkah, December area. That's nice. December or January. That's good. I'm glad you didn't experience any anti-Semitism. That's great. Am I ready for Rosh Hashanah? I think so. I'm ready to eat a lot of food. The question I had before, that 2 people answered on TikTok and Instagram was, if you had to visit Israel for 1 month, which month would it be? Who's cooking? Not me. What's my favourite Jewish dish? There's so many to choose from. I don't really have a favourite, actually. I just like all of it. I do like latkes, but the problem with that is too many latkes fries your tummy. Fries it. And it's so great, and it's worth every tummy pain you have. Thank you very much. Do I know Jacob? I think I know who he is. I actually don't follow many. When I go on social media, I watch a lot of non-Jewish creators because my whole life is just Jewish stuff, which I love. But when I'm on social media, I like to watch dog videos. I like to watch jokes that like aren't related to Judaism or Israel, because just when you're on social media and working on social media, everything's higher. So it's nice to kind of like take a step back and stuff. I go to your shul, lovely. You must know my sister, because everyone knows my sister. Did you see Uber is coming to Israel? Is that correct? Is Uber coming to Israel, or are you just lying to me? To be fair, I don't really see why. Like, Get is pretty reliable, you know? Like, I don't really see the Uber shuts down speculation about Israel launch, says i24 News. No plans. Yeah, there's no plans, says i24. I don't think it is needed. It's not needed. Like, the Get has been efficient, effective. Don't see the point of Uber, but who knows? My father. Oh yeah, so you know the family very well. Well, huge mazel tov to your brother. Do I eat more Sephardi or Ashkenazi food? I probably would eat more. I am Sephardi, but I think generally in the UK you have more Ashkenazi food. We have some lovely haters on the TikTok. Hello. This guy sent a bit too many hate messages. You are blocked. I wish you a beautiful life. Okay, we're doing this live for 33 minutes. I'm going to give it another few more minutes and then call it a day. Let's get a few more questions, last questions in on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube as well. I am very jet lagged right now. I could fall asleep. Okay, well, I'm going to finish it. But thank you very much for joining, everyone. Hope everyone has a lovely weekend. We'll do another live some point next week. And if you haven't check out my YouTube page. I've got new long form content coming in, which I'm very excited for. It's going to be really cool. So yeah. Oh yeah. Am I going to do a live before Rosh Hashanah? Morning from, so technically I'm jet lagged and currently it's morning for me because I just got back from Sydney. Wow, yeah, I may do a live before Rosh Hashanah. We'll see. I'll maybe do a live with my sister as well. That would be special. Because we actually have a big announcement. Hannah and I are announcing something very cool next week. Something we're doing together. So, it's very exciting. Anyway, Lala Tov. Have a good day to anyone. And, speak soon. will keep you on for a second TikTok. Actually, nah, we gotta go.